Meet the secret dealers. Their mission, to make money out of your homes.
I'm looking for things that are easy to sell, things that look nice and will make me a bomb.
I'm not your typical female dealer. I work a lot with the lads, so you could say I'm one of the boys.
I'm quite happy to spend £50,000, £60,000 on one piece.
Today, 3 lucky secret dealers enter the record books in a Kent flat bursting with riches.
I can smell money here. And there's more money up here as well.
China, clocks and jewellery.
Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Look at this. Under there.
All worth thousands of pounds.
There's bids everywhere. I can see your bids, Karen's bids.
It's nerve-wracking how much money we're putting down.
And the bids just get bigger.
2,450 to me.
And bigger.
You're not in the ballpark yet.
And bigger.
That's an awful lot of money we've got to pay out today.
This isn't going to be cheap.
The secret dealers have travelled up and down the country and been in all sorts of properties this series, but nothing is going to prepare them for what they're about to discover today. Inside this modest-looking flat in Kent is a far from modest treasure trove of glittering antiques and collectibles. Every nook and cranny in every room is crammed full of thousands of pounds worth of the most beautiful and desirable antiques. The owners of this gold mine of riches are Jim and Beryl, who've been married for 30 years. But many of the items were bought for Beryl by her first husband, who was an antiques dealer.
I was first married in early 1950, and in those days, you could buy things cheap, cheap compared to today.
Beryl picked up a large amount of items throughout this period and developed a taste for expensive jewellery.
I didn't buy things knowing I was going to sell them on, because I've always bought things that I like.
But with no one in the family interested in inheriting anything, they've decided it's time to sell and put the money towards more hedonistic pursuits.
Well, we're both getting on in age, so we'd rather sell things while we're alive and use the money to go on cruises or other holidays.
There are scores of items here which are going to be highly desirable to our dealers. Amongst some stunning pieces of jewellery are these 2 diamond brooches and this unusual Victorian diamond and enamelled gold snake bangle.
My first husband bought a diamond bracelet for £64.
That bracelet could be worth thousands of pounds, so Beryl could be seeing a whopping profit later. But it's not just the jewellery that could fetch thousands. Jim has a huge collection of rare 19th century china.
The collection of 400 to 500 pieces that I've got now has all come in over the years.
There are these 2 magnificent clocks, this beautiful Victorian skeleton clock and a George III bracket clock. And everything in this spectacular Aladdin's cave is up for grabs.
I hope the dealers have deep pockets.
Well, let's hope the secret dealers have bought plenty of cash with them today. Karen, Mark and Christopher are going to need it. They'll only have 2 hours in Jim and Beryl's home, and they've no idea yet what treasures await them.
Well, here we are. There could be quite a lot of stuff in here.
This is going to be exciting. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
Have you got that feeling?
Yeah, I have.
So have I.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mark's good feeling sends him straight to the bedroom.
Oh.
And Beryl's collection of jewellery stops him in his tracks.
Well, I'm taken back already. Fantastic.
And the first item he wants to take a closer look at is the diamond and enamel gold snake bangle.
That is the height of Victorian jewellery. Snake bangle, part articulated, and what we mean by that is if I move my hand, you can see it's hinged. This is what we call a galoche enamel, blue enamelled onto the head, with diamonds which are set in silver. Will be made in 15 or 18 karat gold. Just one slight drawback. One little thing, but it does make a difference. When we look at this, can you just see the nibbling round the enamel here. And if we turn to the side there, the enamel damage down here. Great thing. And what makes it even better, it's got its original box. Look at that. Absolutely spot on, fantastic. What a wonderful thing. And that has got my name written all over it.
I suspect Karen and Christopher may have something to say about that, Mark. Everyone's going to want to own this.
Now that is a serious amount of money.
With individual objects worth not hundreds but thousands of pounds, these dealers are going to have to spend like they've never spent before if they want to go home with anything today.
Oh, a bit of Family Bank Manager up now, I think.
And now Christopher has spotted the George III bracket clock.
Look at this beautiful chasing on the back, but it's got the all-important maker's name on the back. Thomas Halley of London, who was a very well-known maker. This is a nice thing. Striking on chord for us, how lovely. Again, the maker's name at the front. I think that's going to be sought after today. It's certainly sought after by me.
Well, you better make sure it's a good bid if you want to buy it, Christopher. Now Karen has found a cabinet full of tiny treasures.
This is where Karen gets very, very excited.
A must-have for her is a collection of George and Victorian silver items, including 7 vinaigrettes.
Look at this beautiful little leather case. Oh, I love that. Little vinaigrette with that pierced inner. This one's actually silver gilt. You can just see the mark on the back there. Isn't that sweet? Any collector would absolutely die for that, I'm sure. These are fairly standard sizes, but the decoration on them is particularly nice. They look in quite good condition as well. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items there of deliciousness.
Let's hope it's a tasty bid then. Back in the bedroom, a sparkling 5-stone diamond ring has whet the appetite of jewellery expert Mark.
The ring is old cut diamonds. Old cut diamonds have a smaller table. The table is the top of the diamond. Probably, I should think you've got 3 carat of diamonds in that. And they're good quality. That is beautiful. Love the ring, love the ring, love the ring, love the ring.
Mark's getting a bit overexcited, and that could be good news later for homeowners Beryl and Jim. With another bid down, his attention is drawn to the 2 diamond brooches.
Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Look at this.
Although there's one he's particularly interested in.
Now, there's a name for this brooch. It's called a target brooch. And I think if we look at it, that's self-explanatory. Made around about 1890. Old cut diamonds, good quality. Silver set front, gold set back. This has a little bonus. If we look at the back, we can convert this to a pendant, so it can be worn as a brooch or a pendant, and that's exactly how this was made.
With over 50 diamonds in it, this brooch could fetch a dazzling sum of money on its own. But Mark puts it in with the diamond sapphire crescent brooch and leaves one bid for the 2.
My God. Reams and reams of china.
Now Christopher is the first dealer to discover Jim's collection of china.
My eyes really are glazing over at this cabinet full of Daniel porcelain.
Between 1822 and 1846, Henry Daniel and his son Richard created beautiful and highly decorative porcelain from their Staffordshire factories. Today, individual pieces are highly prized, entire collections even more so.
I can smell money here. And there's more money up here as well. Must be 200 pieces. So I'm leaving a bid, and it's for all of the china in the study. It's just a bulk bid.
There's actually over 400 pieces in Jim's huge collection, so that had better be a huge bid, Christopher. Back in the living room, Karen has been in overdrive. She's now spotted the Victorian skeleton clock.
There we go. Nice little signature on that. That is a great size because that would go in anyone's house, and it's working great.
First bid on the skeleton clock.
Oh, look at that.
Now Mark's found another hoard of quality antique jewellery in the bedroom and has been bidding furiously on the best bits, including another 18-carat gold Victorian snake bangle, this time set with opals.
Most of the houses we go in, we discuss the price of gold and silver. But at the moment, I'm not even interested in the price of gold or silver. These are items, and items stand on their own merit. And some of these items are worth good money.
Oh, Mark, hi.
Oh, Chris, how are you?
You're busy at it.
I'm
Have
finished.
you finished?
I've finished.
Shall I come on in?
Come in and
Thank
have a look.
you. I must say, Mark, the last time I saw so much money on a bed was in a Parisian brothel. But,
Well, I actually haven't had that pleasure, I must say.
but it just goes to show you never know what's in anybody's house, do you?
You certainly don't, Christopher. With Mark out of the way, Christopher has a chance to muscle in on his bids.
Diamonds, always a girl's best friend.
The 5-stone diamond ring is the first thing to catch his eye.
I got a rough idea of what that's worth, so I should be leaving a bid on it.
That's 2 bids on the diamond ring. And the 2 diamond brooches Mark bid on,
With the diamonds breakdown value, you've got to leave a bid on these.
also get a bid from Christopher. But he's not finished yet.
And look at this in its case. A diamond encrusted bangle. My feeling is that this is French. It's got that Egyptian revival feel to it, which would date it to about 1870. That's just fabulous quality.
That's 2 bids on the diamond and enamel bangle, and Christopher also leaves a rival bid on the other gold snake bangle. Mark could have some stiff competition on the jewellery later.
Now, can you imagine walking into a room, finding cabinets crammed full of the most delicious china?
Now Karen's been overwhelmed by the collection of 400 porcelain pieces that Christopher has already bid on.
Daniel's as well, most of it. This is just so unheard of, and I am going to be very brave, and I've put 1 bid down for the lot.
That's 2 bids now for all the china in this room. There's no holding the dealers back. Everywhere they turn, there's something else they need to buy. The competition later could be fierce.
Everywhere you look in this house, there's something that you want to own, something you want to make a bid for. And look at this, for example. What a beautiful clock. Gonna have to make an offer for it. Got no option.
Clock market's very bad at the moment, Mark. I think
It's
you need
finished.
to considerably mark down your bid on that.
Well, slight concern, if this has been purchased in the last 15, 20 years, I think they might have given a
Paid
lot
top
of money.
for
They've
it.
paid top
It's
money
a good
for it.
maker.
Mark joins Christopher on the George III bracket clock, but will either be able to tempt Beryl and Jim to sell. We'll find out later.
I mean, just touch me, will you? Because I'm sure I'm in a dream. This is a dream. Have you seen what is on that bed?
Karen finally makes it into the bedroom,
Just look at that.
and she's immediately bitten by the charms of the diamond enamel gold bangle.
That is megabucks. Absolute megabucks.
She makes it a hat-trick of bids on the bangle and the 5-stone diamond ring. But she could face competition from Christopher on the collection of silver vinaigrettes.
These are collectible, little necessaires, so I'll leave a bid on those.
And the skeleton clock Karen bid on gets an offer from Mark.
Nice clock there, slightly unusual. There's something about this that just lifts it from the ordinary.
With so much money flying around, we could be about to see the biggest amount ever offered on secret dealers.
There's bids everywhere. I can see your bids,
Yeah.
Karen's bids.
Yeah.
There's bids in the cabinet, there's bids in this cabinet, there's bids on the table.
Is it going to set a record total today?
I think it could be a record.
Right.
Have these 3 got what it takes to be record breakers? We'll find out later. With minutes to go, there's no let-up in the bidding. Karen splashed her bids all over the jewellery on the bed, making it a full house on the golden opal snake bangle. And she's also tempted by the glittering diamond target brooch and the diamond sapphire crescent brooch.
Because this isn't my specialism, but I know enough to have a go, that sometimes is an extremely dangerous state of affairs, especially with me. I have lost £700 on a bracelet on the show, you know.
Karen's being cautious.
See that?
But with bids from all three dealers, she'll still have a chance to fight it out with the boys if it comes to a bidding war later. The dealers have just got a couple of minutes left to make their final bids. Mark sniffed out the vinaigrettes that already have Karen and Christopher's bids on them.
Everyone's just a little bit better than the norm. Nice little lot there. I like that lot. Going to be making an offer for it.
That's 3 bids on the vinaigrettes, and Karen makes it 3 for the bracket clock.
It's nerve-wracking how much money we're putting down.
With time running out, Christopher takes a closer look at the skeleton clock.
John Pace of Bury St Edmunds. Well, we need to know who John Pace of Bury St Edmunds is, really. It's a slight gambling lot, this, but I shall leave a bid on it.
And as his bid joins the others, their time is over. The secret dealers have been in shock and awe inside this modest Kent flat. It's a property unlike any they have seen before, bursting at the seams with antiques and treasures of the highest quality and value.
I've never seen gear like it. I'm still in shock.
I'm in my element. I want to buy quality. They've got it here.
You could walk into a house like this 2 or 3 times a week. You'd be in paradise.
Oh, it's a dealer's dream.
They've placed secret bids on over 100 separate items and are ready to spend big money.
I've actually made a phone call to my bank manager, and I'm being serious. I really have.
So excited.
Husband and wife owners Jim and Beryl will be no walkovers, though. They have spent a lifetime collecting and will take nothing less than the best from the dealers.
Beryl is a very good dealer, and she certainly gets prices down when we're buying, and we also seem to get reasonable prices when we're selling.
And just in case they need any help, Beryl and Jim will have the independent valuers' secret verdicts to help them negotiate the best deal. With so many offers on Jim and Beryl's exceptional collections, it looks like it's going to be a record-breaking sum of money on offer today. Time to find out.
The most staggering figure is written on this card, and it's smashing all records.
Thank you. £45,601.
Wow.
That would be very nice indeed if we get to that figure.
Smashing all previous records, £45,601 is the most money ever offered in one house.
It was far more than I thought they would be interested in giving.
Can you believe it? Well, I can't believe it.
I've never seen a house with so much quality inside of it. From jewellery to silver to clocks.
That's an awful lot of money we've got to pay out today. Hard-earned money.
Time to see just how much of that whopping amount can be turned into hard cash. First up, it's the collection of vinaigrettes with bids from all 3 dealers.
I've put a big bid. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I'm trying.
They are all clean. They're ready to be sold.
It's certainly worth having a good old go at.
Whose collection is this? Beryl, you're the lady with taste, are you?
Well, years and years ago.
So, shall I reveal? Do you want me to reveal?
Yeah, go
Okay,
on then, Mark,
okay.
you're keen.
I will offer you £1,000.
That sounds a very nice figure, but I wonder if anyone's going to go higher.
I'm going to embarrass myself here. £300.
Well, I'm sort of heading there, 810.
Well, shall we see what the valuers had to say?
I think that's a good idea.
At £1,000, Mark is straight in at the top of the independent valuation, leaving the other 2 dealers with a lot of catching up to do.
I have no qualms at all in severely embarrassing myself. I'll bid 1,100.
Wow, that's a record jump, I think.
£1,150.
1180.
Nice round figure, I think, 1,200 quid.
£1,210.
I'll bow out at 1,200.
Thank you for your bidding anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, it's only money, 1220.
£1,230.
No, I'm bowing out.
£1,230 for the collection of vinaigrettes. How does that sound to you, Beryl and Jim?
Sounds good to me. We like to hear.
Can we have a deal?
Yes.
1,230, thank you very much indeed. Pleasure, thank you.
Thank you.
That's a great start for Jim and Beryl. Over £1,000 in the bank already.
I've paid all the money for those vinaigrettes. There's very little profit in them. But the thing about them is they're clean, they're honest, and I will sell them.
Gutted, let's face it. I really wanted those, but he outbid me and I couldn't get any more.
Perhaps Christopher and Karen will have better luck against Mark on the first of the jewellery items. The small snake's head bangle with opals.
Just lovely quality. I really would love to buy this.
Don't know if I'm going to compete with Mark, but I'm going to try.
Now, have you had this for a long time?
About 30 years.
30 years?
I'm not a great one for bangles, you know.
So there's a chance, if the money's right, that you might let us buy it?
Yes.
Shall I tell you what I'm bidding you for it?
I see.
Well, my bid is £220.
My bid to you two guys is £485. Come on then, Mark.
Well, that's a bit of difference already.
And my bid is £800. You've got the independent there. Are you going to have a little look at that? I thought you might, Jim.
Again, Mark's bid has blown the independent valuation right out of the water. Does he know something that the other dealers don't?
Now, I couldn't see a carat mark on this. I just had to go on instinct, so come on.
I haven't got a clue.
It's definitely 18,
I don't
isn't it?
know.
Well, I'd like to offer you 820.
Ooh. Any more?
So I think I've better left out.
£830.
Oh, Beryl, I'm too nervous now to go any more, so I'm going to bow out.
So, would you like to accept my offer?
Yes.
Beryl, you know exactly what you wanted. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lovely, honest piece of Victoriana jewellery, and it's one of those pieces that I have to buy as a jeweller.
Lost it in the end, didn't know how far to push it.
Beryl and Jim have now raked in over £2,000 and all off Mark. Christopher and Karen are going to have to try harder to stop him, and the next item is the Victorian skeleton clock.
I web searched the maker. Important skeleton clock maker.
Paid about £200 for it.
I gave £250.
250.
Is there anything you can tell us about it?
We bought it about 5 years ago.
Did you?
From a clock shop in Wimbledon, I think.
Right. It's an interesting clock, and I've left a bid on it. I've bid you £380 for it.
And I've offered £750 for it.
I'm really bad. I've only bid you 280.
I'll just have a look and see what this valuers say.
Once again, Mark's out in front, but this time his bid is a bit short. However, Christopher has inside information about the maker, so will that encourage him to bid more?
Can I just say now I'm out?
Okay.
Well, I'll bid you £780.
790.
800.
And 10.
820.
830.
850.
860.
You're in the lower zone.
Are we? 870.
In this instance, I am going to step back.
So if you would like to sell your skeleton clock to me for 870, I'd be delighted to buy it from you.
Is that your highest offer?
880.
You happy to take that?
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. So, I'm quite happy I've taken a good old gamble on that.
I think this is one just to step back from.
So that's 3 out of 3 for Jim and Beryl, and the sales kept coming.
Karen.
Karen got in on the action, fighting off Mark for a collection of Georgian ivory toothpick holders.
Very easy to sell. I wouldn't mind those. Fantastic.
Eventually managing to whisk them away for £335. But when it came to the three tiny 19th century Japanese ivory figures, she was outbid by Christopher, who bought them for £350.
I just sat there and worked it out. I couldn't go anymore. There was nothing left in it.
And she had another tussle with Mark for an engraved silver hip flask.
It's one of my favourite bits.
£235.
That's me out. I know when I'm beaten.
Thank you very
But
much
Mark's
indeed.
bid of £235 was just too much for her.
I really wanted that, but I couldn't go anymore. It was enough money.
Mark's definitely in the buying mood, but with the pick of the jewellery yet to come, the other dealers could still spoil his day. And up next is the Victorian 5-stone diamond ring, which they all want.
And that is going to be another one of my purchases, I guarantee it.
I like it, and on top of that, it fits. Oh dear.
Good lot.
Beautiful. Is this something you treated yourself to?
I know where I bought it, off of Eddie Knowles in Wells,
How long ago was that?
before we were married.
Well, shall we reveal the bids? Do you want me to start? I don't mind. £2,500.
5-stone diamond ring, £1,600.
I love this ring, and £2,200.
Would you like to look at this?
All right.
All the bids have fallen short of the independent valuation, and that won't please Beryl and Jim.
Not quite in the ballpark, is it?
No.
So I'm out.
Well, I will go another £50, so £2,550.
£2,600.
No, I'm not going anymore because I know if I end up with it, it just won't leave my finger if I'm out.
Do you want to accept 2,600?
You can't go a bit more.
£2,700.
What do you think?
It's worth selling it.
So, Beryl, £2,700, is that acceptable?
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed.
So it's very much up to Beryl how much she sells her jewellery for, but I think that was a good price for that ring.
It's one of those pieces of jewellery that you don't have to work at to sell. It will sell itself.
The secret dealers have bid over 45 grand in Jim and Beryl's home, the most money ever offered on the show.
Never seen anything like it.
Thank you very much indeed.
So
Thank
far,
you. Thank
Jim
you.
and Beryl have made
Thank you.
thousands of pounds and are going to be walking away with a small fortune.
I'm not sure that I might have to remortgage my house, but my bank balance is certainly going to be dropping.
And we could be about to see another incredible offer. Both Karen and Christopher have left bids on the entire room of Daniel porcelain. It's Jim's collection, but he's ready to sell it if the price is right.
If one of them is willing to offer me 4,000 for the lot, but I'll be very surprised if they do.
I've left a whopping bid, but whether it be whopping enough, I don't know. Someone's a bit of a particular factory collector here, aren't they?
That's right. We decided that we couldn't afford 18th century porcelain, so we'd collect 19th century by Henry Daniel.
Well, on a volume basis, I'm bidding you £2,100 for the collection.
I understand how difficult it's been for you to collate this collection together, but my bid to you is 4,100.
Thank you. Any further offers?
I don't think I can realistically compete with Karen's offer, so I'm out.
I'll just have a look in here first.
Jim said he wanted £4,000 for his collection, but he certainly wasn't expecting it. With Karen's bid smashing the independent valuation, surely he'll be biting her arm off.
Is that your highest offer?
It is. That's a buy it now offer, and I've tried to be really fair.
Well, thank you very much.
We got a deal?
Yes, you have.
Fantastic. Who's going to pack that lot up?
Not me.
Not often I'm £2 more than the dealer next to me, is it? But I was on this occasion. Wow, blew him out the water.
In my head, I had a figure of 4,000, and I was very happy to when it came.
Christopher was seriously outbid by Karen for the crockery, so can he do better with the bracket clock?
I can tell you now, is the one item above all others that I'm going home with.
This isn't going to be cheap.
Is there a history to it?
When we came up here from Portsmouth, we wanted a clock to go there, so we bought that one.
Get me out the way, shall
Go
we?
on, go on,
and then
go
you
on.
two fight it out. Mine is a very, very paltry at 390 quid, so we'd just forget that straight away.
I mean, I've offered £1,500. I'd like to have probably done a bit more research.
I'm going to bid you £2,000 for it.
Well, I'll just have a look and see what the valuers say.
At £2,000, Jim will be hoping Mark or Christopher want the clock enough to bid higher.
From what they estimated at and from what you say, I would rather not part with the clock.
I'm going to rule myself out at 1,500 quid, and I'm not going to come back in, and it's up to
Okay.
you, Christopher.
What sort of figure would you be happy with?
Something nearer 4,000 that we gave for it.
Right. I really, in all honesty, don't feel I can give you £4,000 for it, but I would like to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
How does 2,400 sound to you?
No, I'm afraid not.
You're a hard man, Jim. 2,500.
I'm a clock collector and I like that one particularly, so I would far rather keep it.
Even at 2,800.
Yep.
I think there's only one thing to do. Throw the towel in.
I'll throw the towel in if Jim and Beryl don't accept £3,000.
I don't want to sell it.
No.
I think the sensible thing to do is for you to keep the clock. But thank you for the opportunity for bidding for it.
Yep.
I think my offer was an extremely good one, and I'm very sorry that they didn't accept it.
It fits very nicely where we have it in the flat, and we will want a good price for it if we were really going to sell it.
So Christopher loses out again. Perhaps he'll have better luck with the diamond and enamel gold bangle. This is Beryl's most expensive piece of jewellery, and all three dealers have been bitten by it.
It was big, loud, and expensive looking.
Big bid, especially for me. Whopping bid.
Fantastic, irresistible item. I have got to go home with it. Where the stones are set, just around the outside where the blue enamel is, it's all started to chip away. And I just wondered if you'd caught it at all, just accidentally knocked it.
No.
No.
I don't wear it, really.
How long have you had it for now?
Well, it must be 25 years.
To make the right money, it has to be perfect. And that's the only worry for me in that piece. Shall we?
Shall I?
I'll go first, shall I?
Go on then, Christopher.
I'm offering £2,200.
Mine's done with my heart, but rather than so much knowledge, but I'm still prepared to pay $3,450 for it.
I mean, that's a fair bid. It really is. But I did really like it. £4,000 for your bangle.
I'm out.
Right. Well, thank you.
It's one of the most stunning pieces of jewellery I've seen for a long time. So I'm sorry, Mark, but I've got to give you a bit of a fight here for it. $4,050, Beryl.
Well, I think at that price, that's going to be enough for me. I don't really want to be given any more. I'm going to come out, but on second thoughts, I might not. 4,100.
He is a rat, isn't he?
Sorry, Karen. Look, she's looking at me with daggers here. Sorry, darling.
So I'm out. I've had a go.
There's £4,100 on the table.
We'll
Beryl, Jim, would you like to have a look?
Just have a look at this.
Mark might have made a striking offer, but it's still below the independent valuation. What will Jim and Beryl do?
You're not in the ballpark yet.
I don't know what the estimation is there, but I've got to, as I said, look for the enamel work to be done.
Oh, yeah.
I will pay you for that bangle now £4,300. And that, for me, is what the bangle is worth in the state that it's in.
Yes.
Up to you, Beryl.
Beryl, your decision. £4,300 for your enamel bangle. Would that be satisfactory?
Yes.
Beryl, thank you very much indeed. It's been a pleasure. Jim, thank you very much.
I appreciate the enamel had a chip and you only get top price if everything is in perfect condition.
I think I've given a fair price for it, and I absolutely know it will be sold, no question.
And we'll find out later how much he gets for it. So far, Beryl has sold nearly £7,000 worth of jewellery, with Mark doing nearly all the buying. And he was determined to buy even more, splashing out £600 for a diamond, sapphire and amethyst bangle, and £500 for a Victorian golden amethyst cross.
I was taught many years ago, if you don't spend, you don't earn.
But finally, Karen managed to find a chink in his armour.
It pains me to say this, but I think the ladies beat me.
Outbidding him for a collection of Victorian lockets and brooches. And with that, Christopher struck a blow too, outbidding Mark for a set of Victorian coral and gold jewellery with a miniature portrait.
A real surprise.
So is Mark losing his nerve? The final item of the day is the 2 diamond brooches, and he could face his toughest battle yet, as Christopher has a special reason to buy one of them.
I wanted those not for any commercial reason, but there was a certain lady back home who I'm quite sure would like the target brooch.
The sapphire and diamond crescent brooch isn't the most saleable, but I still don't mind buying it because I want the other brooch in the lot.
Wasn't convinced they were diamonds, but I will know once Mark reveals his bid whether they are or not.
Did you buy them as an investment, or did you buy them because you loved them and you wanted to wear them?
I just bought it because I liked it.
What did you think about them?
Well, I have to say, during the rummage, because I hadn't tested them as diamonds, I couldn't wait to see what your bid is, and then I'd know for sure.
Have you not based your price on them being diamonds?
No.
You haven't?
I will open up my card, probably opening this process, at £1,300.
Well, I've made my excuses. My starting bid is £510.
OK, and my offer for the 2 brooches is £2,400.
Right, they're diamonds. Now we know.
Right.
If they're worth how much to you?
£2,400.
They've got to be worth £2,450 to me.
I'm slightly flabbergasted, I must say, because I have to bid £2,460.
£2,500.
£2,550.
And 70.
2,580.
I've just lost my nerve completely. I'm out, Jim, sorry.
I think we'll just have a look at the valuer's figure.
Mark's bid has just crept inside the independent valuation, but will Christopher still be in the running? This is one mighty battle that's far from over. The secret dealers have bid a record amount of cash in Beryl and Jim's home.
£45,601.
Wow.
But in the final deal of the day, Mark and Christopher are battling it out over 2 diamond brooches. Mark's bid of £2,580 is currently on the table, but Christopher wants one for his wife. So who will be prepared to pay the most? Time to find out.
2.6.
£26.10.
2.620.
£26.50.
2.7.
2,720.
I'm going to leave it.
So, Jim and Beryl, £2,720 for your 2 brooches. Are you happy with that? Can we have a deal?
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed.
Right.
Jim, thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
There was a crescent brooch which I felt I could get £700 for, and I would have liked to have bought the target brooch as a birthday present for my wife. But apparently the value of my love is only £2,000, and at that point I bowed out.
Happy to buy them. Great stock. They're sellers. What more can I say?
Once again, Mark's proved too strong for the other dealers, buying the pick of Beryl's dazzling jewellery. But with all the dealers having shelled out thousands of pounds, Jim and Beryl are in for a massive windfall of cash.
I can tell you now, you're going to be delighted, because I've got £26,915 for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Jim, what time shall I call Securicor? And enjoy
Looks
today.
good, doesn't it?
It certainly looks very good.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming.
So the secret dealers have given away one of their biggest ever amounts of cash, and that's a cool £26,000 for Jim and Beryl's holiday fund.
We didn't know how much really to expect, but we're very glad to receive this lot.
It's quite outstanding. It's amazing.
If you tot it up, what I've actually laid out in money, I'm sure I'd have to remortgage my house.
The secret dealers have handed over £26,000 of their own money today. So how much of it have they managed to get back so far? Karen forked out £4,100 for a room full of 19th century china, leaving rival dealer Christopher lagging miles behind.
Not often I'm £2 more than the dealer next to me.
But she still managed to sell the lot to a collector for a whopping £4,700.
I've actually made a phone call to my bank manager, and I'm being serious. I really have.
But Mark was the biggest spender in today's home. He spent over £18,000 in total, mainly on some stunning pieces of jewellery. He bought this gold snake bangle for £830.
It's one of those pieces that I have to buy as a jeweller.
And he sold it for £950. He was smitten by the diamond ring to the tune of £2,700.
Love the ring, love the ring, love the ring, love the ring.
And he kissed hello to a profit of £400.
Thank you very much
He beat off strong competition from Christopher for the 2 diamond brooches.
That's sellers. What more can I say?
And so far, he's sold the target brooch for £2,300.
Beryl, thank you very
Mark
much.
also won the stunning golden enamel bangle with a record-breaking bid of £4,300.
I absolutely know it will be sold. No question.
He spent another £400 having it re-enamelled, and he still made the biggest profit of the day when he sold it for £5,500.
This is the finest house that I have ever been in.
It's been a day of record-breaking bids and offers, but the real winners have been our homeowners. Wow. Across the series, they've walked away with a staggering total of £339,000 of the secret dealer's money.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
My hands aren't big enough.
Am I pleased? Yes.
Oh,
Who's going to take the money?
you know, you don't know what you've got until you look, do you?